My wonderful, beautiful, amazing Taurus. I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general reading of past, present, future, 9 card spread. I'm going to be using the regular tarot deck, clarify with the vampire deck, draw a special vampire card for you, and then draw a vampire oracle, and then draw 3 yes or no answers for you. But let's get started with your reading. Hopefully, you guys had a really good Leo full moon. Okay, the general card is the 7 of Wands. So let's look at the past, which is also the first row. You get 7 of Cups reversed. Chariot reversed. And Ace of Swords reversed. Okay, interesting. I mean, okay, so, everybody has a different past, of course, and at least this did take place in the past, so hopefully it's, it won't resonate in current times. But with the 7 of Cups reversed, it's kind of like, you have no options. So obviously something took place before this we call this past situation, will probably, that could have, resulted in this future moment where, something, will cause you to actually, lose, resources, options, opportunities, because normally with the 7 of Cups upright, it's all about, receiving options and choices and different chalices for you to taste from and stuff like that. But obviously something caused you to really think, okay, or, caused, or the result of, having no options and opportunities. You felt directionless in the past with the Chariot reverse, because upright it's all about passion and wanting to actually move forward quite fast, similar to the 8 of Wands. And then with the Ace of Swords reversed, it's also like saying, okay, I'm not putting time and effort into this endeavor or any kind of passion or any kind of energy into anything, because normally if these 3 were upright, it just looks amazing, with opportunities, there's so much determination, and you're finally putting time and effort into something. But since these these 3 all came in reversed, it's kind of just like thinking, okay, something obviously happened where you just pretty much, lost a lot of stuff. There's, you felt, or you felt directionless, and, you pretty much have no motivation whatsoever. Well, it can happen. And I'm sorry if that is the case, because, it's like, if there was any kind of like, con artist or hoodwinking going on, where people, promise you something and then you pretty much just ended up in that situation. I know exactly. I mean, I wasn't really per se hoodwinked. I wasn't promised anything. I was just more or less an opportunity. Okay. For current times, you get 2 of Pentacles reversed. And speaking of being an opportunity from the vampire, here's that beautiful 3 of Swords again. That I really dislike and hate with a passion. And then here's Hermit. Okay, well, the thing is, it's like, I think, from, lacking motivation, from, the past with the Ace of Swords and not really putting time and effort into something, you feel overwhelmed and overburdened, similar to the 10 of Wands. But this is kind of like, all your affairs are just scattered all over the place, and you pretty much just think, I'm just overwhelmed, I can't handle anything right now. I know that feeling all too well. I mean, at least from my past and current times, I'm actually doing way better. But the thing is, sometimes, it happens where you pretty much just, okay, get hit with all of this negativity, It's like that saying, when it rains and pours and stuff like that. Sometimes, you're hit with all these things, and it's not fair, and it's not nice in any way. But yet, sometimes these things, are like unforeseen circumstances where, suddenly, you're hit with a flat tire, or, you forgot your wallet and you're at, a grocery store or something. All of these things where you just think, really? Seriously? All of these things are just happening like that? I feel like I'm just so cursed and stuff like that. Well, hopefully not. But the thing is I can understand that. And then you get a 3 of Swords, around the human holiday. What is it called? The love holiday, Valentine's Day or something. But I personally don't celebrate, because this is what happened to my heart. But the thing is, okay, I can understand you feel overwhelmed, you feel heartbroken, maybe something, will cause all of this all in one go to happen. And I'm so sorry if that is the case, but what I love and admire about Tauruses out there, both men and women, is you guys are still fixed and determined and strong in your own way. You're the bull next to Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. You all are beautiful, fixed, and determined signs. So even though you deal with these moments and stuff like that, this is really not going to harm you all too much. I know it seems a bit, like, oh goodness, Gabriella, how can you even say that? You don't know me personally, fair enough. But the thing is I want to just remind you how strong and capable you are, because with the Hermit reversed, I finally see you actually getting back on your feet and saying, oh no, I'm not going to let this hold me back. Remarkable, and that's the Taurus who I love, know, and admire in many ways. So that's what I'm more or less wanted to remind you guys of. In the future, okay, so now you're pretty much taking your action finally, you're leaving, the Mountain of Solitude and stuff like that. You get the Seven of Pentacles in the future. There's a bit of doubt and hesitancy. Page of Wands reversed, there's no, motivation. But like the Leo, maybe you do have Leo, there's definite confidence and strength and courage in the future. Can't say when or how, but this moment is definitely going to hit you sometime. Can even happen tomorrow, in a few hours, can't say. But the thing is okay, sometimes, when you've been dealt with, like this whole flood of sorrows and problems and stuff like that, you just think, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to rebuild everything. I'm going to have to redo everything. I feel like, I'm just doubting, have no motivation whatsoever. But to be honest, here is your confident self back again, my beloved Taurus, man, woman, whoever's watching. So to be honest, I'm not worried about you at all. I think, okay, all of this stuff really, is real. It sucks in many ways, where you just think, oh goodness, really, did all of this stuff have to happen to me? Okay, some people, will get hit with all these things, and some people just, will waltz around and do pirouettes just like anything. But sometimes, the thing is I know how strong and capable you all are out there. It's right here. Okay, now let's do some clarification. Seven of Cups reversed. You feel like you've got no resources, but you got the Three of Grail. So this could still be friends and family who have your support, or you could still have a wonderful, it's either way, some kind of celebratory moment. So maybe, you got hit with something that you really wanted. Okay, I'm sorry if that is the case. Nobody, should ever be dealing with any kind of problems, because life is literally too short in many ways. But the thing is okay, sometimes, you feel like you got no resources, but there's still some positivity, like, with the yin and yang, this could be, the entire black, section, but this could still be the little white speck that pretty much just says, here's still your candle of hope and inspiration in many ways, no matter what. Okay, something just doesn't work, but just to try to remind and ground yourself, as you are a grounded earth sign, of still the positivities, like, do I still have family, friends? Do I have a wonderful support system? Do I have this and that? Okay, it's not going to take away what, will really, didn't work out at all. But the thing is sometimes, when you're actually hit with also with positivity, then you can think, okay, it's time to, think rationally, okay, maybe this will come eventually, or maybe he will not, or maybe something way better is going to, show up instead of that whole, situation that just didn't work out. Because despite feeling directionless with the Chariot reverse, you get the Eight of Scepters. Like I said, this is similar to the Chariot because it's all about, fast movement, determination, passion, because this is a fire, a card, man or woman, blonde, brunette, redhead. You could have fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries somewhere in your star chart. But I just see it's despite feeling like, directionless, and there's something still within you that just kept going no matter what. Amazing. And that's what I love and admire about all Tauruses out there is despite, feeling like, oh my goodness, I just feel like I've got nothing going on and stuff like that. But yet, even though it may not be there, there's still that, that bit of passion within you to keep going. Ace of Swords reverse, you feel like you don't want to put any time and effort into something because you do get lovers. So the thing is, the lovers could be love, because we're around that beautiful holiday for many humans. But this is also about options and opportunities as well. So, okay, you feel like, oh goodness, it's like, I just don't feel like trying anything new. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes, if you really hit that hard with something, take all the time you need to rest up and recover from any kind of problems and stuff like that before you go and head back outside again. But the thing is, it's like there were still opportunities and options for you, even though it may not have seemed like it, but still, and the lovers did show up for a reason. And that's what I love. Two of Pentacles reverse, you pretty much will feel kind of overwhelmed. You feel like, why do I even bother? Because you get the Hangman, and this is all about doing a lot of self-reflection, introspection, thinking, okay, I may feel a bit overwhelmed, a lot of things are probably not working my way, stuff like that. Everything is just, breaking, the machines are breaking, my TV didn't work, or that didn't work, or my phone, or mobile device, whatever. But yet, it's like to be able to do introspection and say, okay, let's, we'll keep ourselves grounded and think rationally. And then, because, if you're panicking and stuff like that, things tend to go wrong. But when everything is just, really, not working out, keep calm and just, relax and think, okay, how can I, will take care of this in a rational moment? Try to, keep as grounded and relaxed as possible in many ways. Because if you're panicking and running around just in circles, stuff like that, it's just yeah, yeah, you're not really going to be, yeah, getting anything much in return, you know. Three of Swords, okay, you might get, yeah, you might be dealing with heartbreak, but you're getting a new beginning. Ace of Grails. Now, the thing is this is an interesting combination. Maybe you just got your heart broken, or you will get your heart broken, but then there's going to be new love around the corner, A. Or B, you know, something is ending, which is definitely breaking your heart, but you're definitely getting something new. So the thing is okay, you know, sometimes it's out with the old and in with the new, okay? You know, don't, you know, I'm not going to disregard your heartbreak in any way, and nor should you, you know, if you feel like, oh my goodness, you know, this is really, you know, heartbreaking and stuff like that. Don't immediately, you know, just jump over and say, okay, you know, well, Miss Gabriella says not to worry about it. Well, the thing is, just take all the time you need with any kind of heartbreak, but know that there's definitely either abundance or a new beginning of anything that's pretty much going to be taking place as well. So the thing is, you know, it's like at least that's kind of, you know, well, you know, cushioning the blow, as even the human has taught me all these phrases and stuff like that. But the thing is yeah, you know, there's definitely something new coming towards you. So, you know, it's like, but with any kind of heartbreak, just like, you know, me just sleeping and slumbering in my coffin for 300 years, you know, the Three of Swords is incredibly painful. I know that. So take all the time you need, but know that there's definitely something positive around the corner as well. Hermit reverse, you're finally taking action, but there's the Seven of Skulls. So here's the second Seven of Skulls. Now, I can't show the Seven of Skulls to you, but what I see is, okay, you know, maybe, you know, you're kind of healing from any kind of heartbreak, but you want to take action, but yeah, you're a bit hesitant, thinking, I'm not so sure I want to go down this route again. Well, again, you know, take as much time as you want. If something really just doesn't feel right, use your intuition, your senses, anything, and maybe even ask another Hierophant or High Priestess type of person, you know, for advice on thinking, well, what should I do? I mean, the thing is sometimes, you know, it's like, you know, the fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice, oh no, no, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me kind of situation, I mean, goodness. The thing is, you know, I can understand, you know, how, you know, if you've been dealt with nothing but, you know, just setbacks, heartbreaks, all kind of stuff, then of course you're just pretty much gonna think, okay, with the Seven of Pentacles, why do I even bother, right? So, but I do love that you are, you know, still moving forward in your own way. Because despite the Seven of Pentacles, you do get the Two of Swords in the future. So I get it, you know, it's like that you're pretty much a bit hesitant about any kind of, you know, new offerings, new beginnings in the future, because you have a decision to make with the Two of Swords, whatever it may be. And the thing is even though it may not seem like, you know, there's a lot of, you know, motivation or resources after this, the thing is the fact is that you are being presented with more options again. So you were presented in the past with options, and now in the future with options as well. So the thing is, you know, it's not for me to make a decision for you, but it's based on what you personally want and need and desire in your life. Because this reading is just for you and you alone. If you have friends or family members who are Tauruses, maybe, you know, you can ask them for advice and stuff like that. But this is especially, you know, just meant for you and you alone. Despite the Knight of Wands reversed, there's no passion. You get the Ace of Skulls. You get the second ace. Remarkable. So the thing is, I'm just, you know, sensing, you know, okay, you know, you have a decision to make, but there's something that's not really, going to be inspiring you, but it's definitely a new career, a new job kind of situation. You know, that's probably going to give you abundance of some kind. So the thing is that sometimes, you know, when you're about to start something new, it makes this seem like, oh goodness, really? Is that what that job and career is all about? It looks so boring. It looks so this. It looks really not fun at all. And I have no motivation much. But the fact is that you are definitely getting some kind of money situation out of this deal somewhere in the future. Can't say when or how, because obviously this will pretty much hit you. But, you know, I mean, you know, sometimes, you know, these are kind of, you know, moments to kind of, you know, decide, okay, well, with the Two of Swords, you know, well, which way do I want to go? Because for the Queen of Wands, you do get your second Three of Swords, yikes. So, yeah, the thing is, you know, well, something, you know, I would be careful with whatever decision you're going to be making here, because I'm worried that if you were to choose one sword, it would give you confidence, but it's going to break your heart somehow. But why would it break your heart? Obviously, you would probably know maybe you would have to leave your home country, hometown, to have to, you know, relocate to a different place, or maybe, you know, it's like, you know, this job offer, you know, will, you know, actually, you know, didn't seem as nice and inspiring and stuff like that. So, Yeah, whatever's giving you confidence, you might want to rethink that, because sometimes it could end up, in a Three of Swords kind of hoodwinky, kind of, well, con artist kind of situation where somebody offers you this very beautiful, shiny job, and then, yeah, they're going to be feeding your ego. Look, well, wow, you look amazing. Wow, that looks great. All of this positivity, just to get you into their life, and then later you're going to be dealt with a Three of Swords situation. So this is my suggestion to you. Whatever, is being presented, make sure that all the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed. If something really doesn't feel right, don't pursue it whatsoever. Special vampire card. You get the Five of Wands, so there's conflict and competition. The problem with with competition, like in any kind of job situation, is everybody is just so hungry and thirsty for that career and stuff like that. But if you want it, so yeah, just make sure that everything is all legitimate, everything is just rational, everything is just grounded and down to earth, just like you, and not just something, that you pretty much, are being played, so, then, well, maybe other people, are hoping that you would get it, so then they don't have to deal with any more Three of Swords situations either. So if there's any kind of conflict or competition, you might want to make sure to look out for any kind of red flags out there, to ask advice, guidance, as many questions as possible. If people, respect you for asking questions, it's normally, a legitimate thing. But if people already start thinking, oh, wow, you asked so many questions. Why? What is with this? Well, that's usually a red flag, just to kind of think, okay, I'm going to rethink this, because obviously you don't like me asking and prodding at your questions, because maybe you don't have the right answer for it. So, let's see what Oracle has for Taurus, my beautiful Taurus. Okay. Supernatural, inexplicable, miraculous, and otherworldly. Okay, so the thing is if you're about to be presented with something that looks incredibly miraculous and otherworldly, the thing is I would just make sure that it looks legitimate and honest, and not just something, that people are trying to push you into or drag you into. And I think, no, we need to have you, because otherwise, who's going to be dealing with the Three of Swords situation, right? So that is just, something, if something seems too good to be true, any kind of offering, any kind of anything, you just, just use your grounded and down to earth and authentic self, and I think, okay, well, we need to do some research before we, start putting, signatures down, for example, and stuff like that. So this is just something that you probably do need to look into a bit deeper. Okay, well, I'm going to finish off with 3 yes or no answers. Please feel free to pause this video and think about the questions you want answered, because sadly you get your second Seven of Cups, which is the no card. Second, Justice, you get a yes answer. And for number 3, yes, because you get 6 of Wands. Okay, well, my beautiful, beloved, amazing Taurus, I'm going to have to leave it at this. But if this reading resonated, please feel free to join. Subscribe me on more vampire information towards the journey. I'm always going to be here. In a few days, I'm going to go back to love rings. I'm going to go back and forth between general love for now. But I just want to say how much I love and appreciate you guys incredibly so much. So thank you all so much for your support.